On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Buccaneers scoop it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
And off to Gibbs from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Lavonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Goff. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
So he scooped a fumble, and now he gets home and drops the quarterback for a sack. You know what that tells me about this linebacker? Well, he's not afraid to put his face in the fan and fight through some guys to make some game-changing plays.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They give to Irving to start this drive. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 31.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Baker now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Goff to the air now. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now set up the screen to Montgomery. And he dodged the tackle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Motion, change team.
Again, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
It's a gain of 11.
Looking to throw. Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, okay? Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Mayfield now off the play action. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Dump off caught by his back. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. On the move into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tackled by Jack Campbell.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. Brought in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
White on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
The motion at tight end left. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He brings it in.
Mayfield's pass.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
They send the tight end in motion. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now gone. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Off play action, Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they are all the way into that red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
And the Lions first down.
This is Montgomery running right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. 1st down, here's Baker. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They'll send him over right. Second down, Mayfield to pass. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down. To the air on third and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Goff to the air now. Short pass brought in. And this one belongs to the box.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes in the half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Goff on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. First down throw here, Mayfield. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on second and 10, Mayfield. He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Tampa spends its second timeout now. First and 10, here's Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10, it's Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Here we go. It's Mayfield. The desperate heave here for 6. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like...
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Mayfield now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Buccaneers.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And pushing him out of the backfield left. Baker throwing again. Evans brings in the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Mayfield to throw again.
6-yard line.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Lions 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Off play action, Goff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions.
They go play action with Goff. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Throwing again. Here's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Coming right is Gibbs. It's inside the 10. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the give, this is Irving. This is ahead for about 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
At their 48-yard line.
Once again, Irving. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a give on the jet sweep. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Gain of 2. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play action here with Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bucs 42.
Goff to the air now. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Lions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Right. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Goff on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Williams brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one doesn't go far. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Drive begins with a run by Irving, and he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Right back to Irving now. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's a gain of
So
8.
1st down from the 41.
For a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Play action, here's Mayfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Throwing again is Baker. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Looking to throw. Got his man, it's Auden. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. He's back to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. Looked great initially, but he is short of that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Desperation time here on fourth. Got a man. This is Evans. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on fourth. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Here he is to throw. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of
timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
Complete to number
and they can
13,
take a moment to
Mike
try to
Evans.
build more momentum after getting the first.
At the 5-yard line.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. To throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Setting up to pass. Has the connection to right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Brings up third down.
Throwing now. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
That one is good. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.